I could talk to my mother again, I would tell her I wear her jewelry when I want to feel beautiful. I put on her pearls and pretend I'm grown up. Her wedding dress was plain, average, nothing like her, but I would sew its fabric into my own dress, on the inside, so it would lie against my skin, pressing against me on my big day like any mother would. I would tell her I'm not angry anymore, that she won't be at my wedding, that I didn't notice when boys started looking at me. I was too busy Googling how to deal with cramps and learning about sex through whispered rumors in bathroom stalls. I'm not mad that I'll never read the letters she couldn't finish. The ones that started with "my dear daughter" and ended when the chemo made her fall asleep mid-sentence. I'm not angry. I would tell her I still flinch every time I hear someone complain about their nagging mother. It still stings every time someone asks me about my parents. I can still hear the screams of her last moments. She died begging, the hospice nurse issuing more morphine, my father sending me out of the room. My sobs were distracting. I will never forgive myself for leaving, because I had heard that you could hold on to that last moment until it's right, and my mother would never have allowed her daughter to watch her death, so I could have held her here for a few more moments. I would ask my mother what it's like to die. If you have to figure it out all on your own, or if you're given a map to the afterlife that includes answers to frequently asked questions, did you feel your feet leave the ground? In the split second after your last heartbeat, were you still scared? Because when I went in to see your body, you were smiling. At night, I traced my hands, realizing how much they'd grown since she last held them, wondering if my fingers would still fit between hers. I examined my body. It's no longer the shape of a child. Maybe we would fit together even better now. If my mother could hear me, I would admit that when I was forced to church, I put my head down and said my prayers to her. I changed the words to every Hail Mary because I'm not Jesus and I know she's not a virgin, but I have faith in my mother. And when I walk on the over-fertilized weeds that surround her grave, I imagine my footsteps are in perfect time with her heartbeat. I would tell my mother I'm sorry. My brother still doesn't know. I could hear him crying himself to sleep through the wall between our bedrooms. I never braved the few feet of hallway into his room. I would tell her I'm sorry. When my father said the wrong parent died, I couldn't disagree.